Thanks for following up for you tonight at Colorado Springs City Council. Today, the Law Enforcement Transparency and Advisory Committee officially approved recommendations made by the Springs Police Department use of force study that came out earlier this year.
News 5's Devan Karp was at City Hall this morning to learn more. Devan.
Allison, this independent committee spent months looking over the use of force report for the Colorado Springs Police Department and approved the 8 recommendations made by its authors. The Colorado Springs Police Department independently contracted with Transparency Matters to report on their use of force. They found that the biggest areas that needed to be improved upon were training in the use of firearms and continuing to provide a culture of de-escalation. The Law Enforcement and Training Advisory Committee, or LETAC, was created to give recommendations to City Council on matters related to the public and the police. Vice Chair of the committee, Steve Kern, has been focused on looking at the 8 recommendations made to CSPD.
We engaged in a process ourselves that took 3 months of looking at each of the recommendations, going through them very, very carefully, and deciding whether we believed they merited support.
Kern says that these proposed changes they will approve will take years to implement and will have to account for changes in the budget and bringing in new training measures. You'll hear more about those recommendations the study made coming up at News 5 at 4:30. Rob?